Hello, everyone. Where can't I move? That's a game. Oh my, it's just taking a little bit to load in. Okay, there we go. Welcome to Evidence Case. Okay. DAFIGVAM mapper. Hold on, let me, yep, that's her name. This is the creator of the map. That's cool. I like all the little spots and stuff. I like that. I apologize for the fan again. The air conditioner has been fixed, but now the breaker to the air conditioner is broken. So until the electrician fixes that, still fan. Yeah. Remote 2, do not kill maps. Okay. Sound 10. Okay, turn it down a little bit. Sounds of mobs 10 and up. Okay. Do not kill mobs. Game mode 2. Game mode 2. Can't believe I did that. Game mode 2. Okay. I should have in the description their YouTube and Twitter. I got a pipe. I click to use. Oh my gosh. Don't smoke. Okay, let's go fast. I can't go in there. Somebody down there. No. Oh, it's just a black robe. Okay. Talk to Dr. Zero. Good morning, Mr. Haber. Good morning, Dr. Zero. What do the morning newspapers write? In the newspapers, everything's calm, and if not, crime is thriving. You have received a letter from Mr. Lucas Lawrence. Yes, it's to investigate the case of the murder of Sir Hugo Buggington. He is found dead in the garden of his estate. So after a cup of morning tea, we will immediately go to the... Hold on, I want to finish this going. Little library area. I can't go out. There's cookies and the bread. Well, I think this might be pancakes. Yeah, I think there's pancakes and coffee. Like a sugar thing. Alright, I'm ready to go now. Talk with Dr. Morn. Talk to Dr. Morn. Oh, Mr. Herbert, it's good. I'm never going to say his name right. Apologies. It's good that you came. I already thought you would give up the case. My name is Lucas Morin, the local doctor. I'm Mr. Hugo's friend. Glad to meet you, doctor. Tell us what is it. Did you find the dead Sir Hugo? No, he was found by the gardener in New Ward. He was served he has served for a long time at the estate, Buggington. Who else lives in the estate? Bumbington. The chef and wife of Mr. Hugo still live in the estate. What? Doctor, tell me, did Sir Hugo leave a bequest? Yes, his condition was estimated at $1 million. The estate was divided between his wife, brothers, servants, cook, and gardener. Another part was written on me and Mr. Frank Fitting. Who was Mr. Frank? Friend of Mr. Hugo. They served together. Hugo quickly left the armory, and Frank rose to the ranks of colonel. Now he retired and sits down on his farm. If necessary, I will give you the address. Thank you. And you do not know the address of Sir Hugo's brother? I know he lives on Tresh Street. His name is Thomas Buggington. He's the younger brother of Hugo. Halberry, there is not a trace of violence on the corpse. How was he killed? I assume it was poisoning. As a doctor, I do not see such ghosts for the first time. Thank you for helping with the investigation, Dr. Morin. Harbury, I have to find playing cards. I seem to have found playing cards. Maybe Sir Hugo was going to the park to play with someone in the cards. Okay. Some blood right there. Uh-huh. Pretend I didn't just do that. Is there a statue over here with that? I think this is just to represent sounds. Not those things. Alright. Talk to the gardener, talk to the cook, talk to Miss Bungington. Find the evidence in Mr. Bungington's room after cleaning tasks. Go to the gate. Okay, that's the gate. That's where I end. Somebody over here. Talk to the gardener. Good afternoon, I'm Detective Albrecht. I'm investigating the case of the murder of Sir Hugo. Tell me, did you first find him dead? Yes, Sir Hugo loved going to the garden and reading a newspaper. By the way, my name is Nedward Green. I found Sir Hugo laying by the pond. It was creepy. Mr. Green, do you know why Sir Hugo might be needing a playing card? It's likely that he wanted to meet with someone from his friends. He sometimes liked to play cards with them, and he took it very seriously. I noticed that he was very prepared for this, and often used his new perfume. Thank you for your help, Sir Green. Mr. Green. My voice is all over the place. Okay. Head around the side over here. Not see anything else in the yard. I think we can go in now. There's 6 left. Trying to look for clues too if needed. Rat poison. I'm gonna take that with me. I don't know why. I want to make sure I don't accidentally forget anything that I might need. I don't think I'm going to use this. Or bone. But I'll take what I have. Ooh! A little cake. Some sugar. What is this? Is this it? Knife. Huh? Everything's raw. I'm not going to take it. Talk to the cook. Alright. Good afternoon, I'm Detective Albrecht. I'm investigating the murder of Mr. Hugo. I understand that you were his cook? Right. My name is Benjamin Rogman. Rogman? I've been working on the vendor's Bugmanton estate for a long time, so I love my dishes very much. And what else can you tell me, Mr. Bugman? What did he do? I don't know much of his affairs, but I know they often like to invite his friends to dinner. And who exactly did he invite? Colonel Thurden? Dr. Marine? Dr. Marine? Like, my name Marine? His best friends often came here. He played cards with him. Mr. Marine did not much like this occupation, but Mr. Thurden was an avid player. Sir Hugo did not treat us as servants, but as friends. Therefore, he often invited me to play with him. Well, Mr. Rogmood, what's in the package in your pocket? It's rat poison. I took it from our gardener, Nevard Green. I've molested the rats, and these creatures often steal food from the kitchen. Thank you for helping the investigation. I'm probably looking at the poison. What are the odds? Seriously, what are the odds that I would find a game that had my name in it, but was for a guy? Yeah. Some different foods in here. So I got 2 things of rat poison. Okay, nothing in there. Nothing in there. Looks like we gotta go upstairs. Yeah, just forward. Talk to Scarlet. Good afternoon. I'm Detective David Halbra. I'm investigating the murder of Mr. Hugo. I understand that you were his wife? You are right, Miss Halbra. I still cannot believe in the death of my husband and all this horror. By the way, my name is Scarlet. I became very forgetful. This is Buckingham. Did you notice anything strange about your husband's behavior? Yes, he was very stressful. He works a lot with his documents and was often angry, but he never told me anything. Not anything else. Oh, you can actually trade with them. Let's inspect the shelves. The spirit seems suspicious. Mrs. Bugman, did you happen to use the same perfume? Yes. Could you give me your sense during the investigation? Of course. 2 bank sprites, clearly different from each other. We must produce their samples for research to Dr. Zero. Okay. Inspect the table. Okay. Well, there's something wrong with that. Hopefully that wasn't important. I think I've talked to everyone. So let's go down and go back to the gates. Pretty sure I've gone everywhere and talked to everyone. Okay, I'm back at headquarters. You don't have anything to say to me? Okay, go to the brother, go to the farm. I think we should go to the brothers first. Because it seems like, as family, we should be known first about what has happened. Good afternoon, I'm Detective Halberry. I'm investigating the murder of Mr. Hugo Buckingham. As far as I know, he was your brother. Hello, Detective. I received a letter from Hugo's wife. The death of my brother greatly struck me. My condolences. But could you tell me about your brother? What did your brother love? What was his liking? He did not have any special taste, except he loved his perfume, which I gave him for an anniversary. He often thanks me for them. I myself use such sprites. Good. And what did your brother dislike? He most of all did not like rats. He forced his servants to poison them with rat poison. It was his most powerful phobia. Last question. Have you read a newspaper yesterday? No, I did not read newspapers. I did not see the point. Once again, I express my condolences by who greatly helped the investigation. What is this? Now to make sure I don't miss anything. A little hack to keep. Alright. Okay, we've run to their brothers. Let's go to the farm now. Check the lock. Talk with the colonel. Oh, lag spike. Iron shovel. Great gravel. But rat poison, a lot of it. Alright. Talk to the colonel. Good afternoon, I'm Detective Habra. I'm accessing the murder of Mr. Buckingham. Murder? Hugo is dead? Yes, Mr. Tilden. But I have a few questions for you. I'm ready to listen to you. Do you know what problems Mr. Hugo had? In the end, you were his close friend. He didn't say anything about it to me. Good. Did you read the newspaper yesterday? Yes, sir. Could you give it to me? Unfortunately, I threw it away. What did I find in your trunk? I'm very sorry. See you in the corner. Let's return to headquarters. Choose a killer. I don't think it was the cook or the gardener. It seems like the way his wife was acting, she had been poisoned as well. She said she had been using his suspicious perfume. And his brother gave him the perfume. He says he uses something similar. Personally, but the thing was, Frank was shocked that Hugo was dead. Oh, I'm not entirely sure. Dr. Zero, what are the results? In the spread of Mr. Buckingham, I discovered impurities of rat poison. They probably caused Hugo's slow death. And I think it was all of them had access to rat poison. But I found rat poison buried in his garden. So it might be, I'm pretty sure it's Frank. I'm pretty sure it's Frank. You're absolutely right. Colonel, very innocent, Mr. Hugo. When he found out that he was bequeathed 10% of everyone's fund, he went to kill. He made a threatening note and left to Mr. Hugo when he came to visit him. He deliberately cut out the words from the newspaper so that no one would recognize his handwriting. Then he mixed the rat poison in the perfume, buried the poison, and threw out the newspaper. Then he called Hugo into his garden to play cards, but the colonel was not even going to go. He knew that Hugo would use the perfume and poison himself. As a result, the colonel was sentenced to 8 years in jail. And I'm in spectator mode. What you get for killing people? I wonder what would happen if I had chosen something else. You're mistaken. Mistaken. You're mistaken. Okay. And there we go. There's the little map I had fun with that. Only took me like 20 minutes to do. Okay, with that, guys, I'm gonna leave off here. So please leave a like if you like, comment if you wish, and sub for more people. I am out. Bye.